issues. Okay, I can hear you now.
No.
Alright, that sounds different. Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, this is Sergeant Durrell with Reno PD.
Oh, hi, how are you?
Not bad. So, this guy Juan Espinoza, can you give me any other info on him to figure out if he's wanted or not? If it's a Sparks case, it is harder for me to see.
Understood, and Sparks is being a pain in the rear with this. So I talked to a sergeant. I can give you the sergeant's name. It's recorded. It's on my YouTube channel. And the whole conversation I had with the sergeant's on my YouTube channel. Anyway, Leo Espinoza, he's born in August, and I think is 37, might be 36. What's that?
Age math. Age math is hard, but I'm doing it.
Yeah. Anyway,
So you said Leo Espinoza?
Well, Leo is.
That I'm looking at it says Juan.
Yeah, so Juan is his legal name. Leo Espinoza is the name he gave himself because he's a homosexual and he was born in, whatever month is a Leo thing, and he thinks it's very clever.
Okay. So you said he was born in October or August?
August, I think, but whatever a Leo is.
Oh, geez, I don't know.
I don't know
I
either.
don't pay attention to...
Neither do I. So here's what I can do.
For some people.
I appreciate you calling me with a real phone number, so I can call you back. I can call Sparks PD and get his identifiers, or and so there's a video on my YouTube channel called "Angry White Man in Court," and that is a legal proceeding to where and this was on November 6th, where I took out a restraining order against him. So there's an active restraining order on him too, and I can go back and watch that video and see what the judge says when he reads everybody into court. I also, somewhere around here in my apartment, have an active restraining order in the paperwork that the court's provided. So I can come up with that too. I also know his address, and I can go grab him and drag him to you, or into Sparks is what I said, because he choked me out October 13th. I spent 3 days in the hospital in respiratory failure, and nobody has done anything but issue a warrant on November 21st. The same day that I got arrested.
Sparks told you that the warrant was issued?
November 21st. The sergeant that I spoke to today told me that.
What was that sergeant's name? You said you had it.
I said it's on my YouTube channel. Give me a second and I'll try to bring it up.
Okay.
Where's my other phone? Oh, he's got it. Fuck. I got it. Hold on. YouTube. Where the fuck is YouTube? Bear with me, Sergeant. It's not fucking YouTube. That's YouTube. Videos. You can hear me talking to him, but I didn't get his name. I didn't get his name recorded. You want me to call Sparks PD and get this information for you and call you back?
Do you have a case number or anything that
No, but trust me, you probably know. Do you know who I am?
To give information over the phone, I don't.
Okay. So Reno PD is very much aware of me. Sparks PD, holy shit, they know who I am. So you can call Sparks PD and say that you're assisting in the arrest of a fugitive out of Sparks, and it's the Mark Hensley Leo Espinoza case. And I've called non-emergent today in Sparks, and they transferred me to or they didn't transfer me. They had a sergeant call me back. I called the assistant, I guess, to the chief of police in Sparks and left a message. I have called the Sparks city attorney and left a message. I'm going to make a big deal out of all of this. And because you're Reno PD, I want you to know I don't got an issue with you guys, but I got a big issue with cops.
Okay. I guess
There's a lot of history there. There's a lot of history there, sir.
So, just because I might be missing it, this warrant was issued back back in November. What's bringing things to a point right now?
So when I was in the hospital, the cops, even though I was I'm transported by an ambulance with cops to the hospital, the cops said that they weren't going to do anything about it, and I said that's fine. When I get out of here, I'm going to go over to his apartment. I'm going to kick the door in and break his fucking nose because there needs to be accountabilities for actions. And they're like, well, we don't suggest you do that. I said, I don't care what you suggest. The man tried to fucking kill me. You're a sworn officer of the law, and you're neglecting your duties. If you're not going to do it, I'm going to do your job for you. And they're like, oh, we don't like that. I said, I don't care what you fucking like. So then I called the Veterans Crisis Line, and they told me to sit on it for a day, and I did. So then I called the cops back the next day and said, hey, if you don't go over there, I'm going to go over there. I'm going to kick his door in. I'm going to break his nose. And if he tries to resist, he might die in that. And they're like, yeah, you can't do that. I said, don't tell me what I can do. You might have to arrest me after the fact, but clearly you're not arresting anybody. So, he tried to kill me and didn't. I'll go try to kill him, and nobody's getting arrested. Anyway, that was back in October. And then finally, I kept on harassing Sparks enough to do something about this, and I put in an application for a restraining order to keep Leo away from my property. And then on November 6th, I had court, and Sparks Justice Court granted the restraining order. Prior to that, I met 3 officers at the In-N-Out Burger in Sparks, where I filled out a criminal complaint. And I was lied to, I believe, because they told me a warrant was issued at that point, and they had spoken to Leo, and it wasn't an arrestable warrant, it was a summons, which I didn't understand, but I figured it's in the system, so we'll let it go. And then on November 21st, I had to go to Sparks Municipal Court for 3 counts of contempt of court, and they arrested me in the parking lot and then extradited me up to the state of Washington for felony charges for threatening to assassinate Washington State Superior Court Judge Scott A. Collier. And what's
very
that?
Specific.
Yeah.
Very specific.
Yeah. Well, I had to fucking sit in jail until January 2nd because everybody was on vacation for the holidays. And then when Judge Lewis, was presiding, he released me on my own recognizance, and it was like, hey, you're 600 miles from your home. You only have what was in your pockets when you got arrested. Good luck getting home. So it took me 5 days to get home, but now I'm back.
Okay. Well, that answers my question.
Good.
So I'm going to call Sparks. Do you want to write down this case number? Because I found your Sparks case number.
Yes, I do. 1 second, please. Now I need paper. Now I'm going to go ahead and put it in my jail address book.
That'll work just fine.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, go ahead and give me that case number.
SP 24-8277.
I do appreciate it there, Sergeant.
All right, I'll try to get a hold of Sparks and see what's going on, and if this guy has charges, we'll assess, try to go contact him, all that stuff. Okay?
Yeah, keep me in the loop because I'm eventually going to solve a problem. I'm hoping to do it through legal channels.
Yeah, I hope so too. And like you said before, it's not that you can't go kick his door down and he just basically.
There's just going to be repercussions for it.
There are consequences afterwards.
Oh yeah, no, I'm well aware of it.
Possible, but
Yeah.
yeah, sounds like you know the score.
Yeah, this is not my first rodeo, Sergeant.
Give us some time to work. I'll check up on this. I'll try to give you a call back shortly. Okay, Mark?
Okay, appreciate you, sir.
No problem.
Thank you. Bye. You can kill that.